questions we are most frequently asked at marketing events and talks and from our clients is how they can get more traffic to their website for their farm business. Now, there's a couple of ways you can go about this, but the most important starting point is your SEO, your search engine optimization. It's basically the bit that keeps Google happy. Now, you can get a company in to do that SEO work for you, and we do offer that service, but there are some things you can do yourself to improve things and get the ball rolling. The first part you need to think about is what are the key terms and words that your clients are going to be looking for when they're searching on Google. It might not be what you expect. If you're a glamping business, you might wish to use words such as glamping, but to attempt to compete with all the other glamping related businesses online, it's worth considering what specific terms your ideal audience might use. If you're a glamping site that specialises in couples, retreats, maybe you've got a complimentary product such as a massage therapist who comes and does appointments or something similar, then you might want to think about what that audience is looking for when they're searching. Is it unusual escapes? Is it tranquil escapes? Maybe they use the word romantic. All of that is going to help you to have a much more concentrated and specific keyword that is going to help you to get ahead of all that big competition that can just push you out the way otherwise. If you're a farm shop, you might be looking at specific key terms that relate to the type of products you sell. Maybe it's the breed of sheep that you produce your lamb from. Maybe it's a particular hero product that you like to use. That's where you can really dig into those key phrases and make sure you're using them across your site. Now, once you've picked your key phrases, we need to look at where we use them. The first part is in your meta descriptions and titles. If you use something like WordPress, on the back of the website, you'll usually see there's an option to include those key information points on Yoast or something similar that will probably be part of your website theme. So have a good read around and make sure you're putting those key terms in the right places. You also want to make sure that they are in titles which are relatively short so that you're not overwhelming your audience. Try and pick one key phrase and focus on it rather than 5 or 6 different ones. You also need the key phrase to be in the content that you write on your website. Now, these can sometimes be complementary key phrases rather than your specific focus one, but make sure that the website still reads nicely and that your audience doesn't just feel like you're sitting there spouting off a list of key terms to them and not giving them any proper information. Once you've got those key phrases, you can look more widely at your content. Start to think about how you can add regular content to your website to keep that new information that Google likes. That could be blogs, it could be regular product updates, it could be case studies if you're a service business or glamping or something. Anything like that where you can keep adding regular quality content to your website is going to be favoured by Google. Lastly, we want to make sure that we've got good links out and into the site. So this can come from a couple of places. It could be your social media content, making sure that you've got nice links between your social media and your website and vice versa. It could include having a directory or a complementary business that you work alongside and you're listed there. That's another positive link. The more other websites that are respected that your website talks to through these links, the more bonus points you get from Google. And that's really what it's about with search engine optimization, making sure that you can prove that your website is quality, that it's giving people the right information, and that it's reputable.